Hello there, and welcome back to Great Arcane Engineering. In the last episode we did a lot of resource gathering, and that's it. And in between episodes I've done even more resource gathering. I've gone mining, found 2 very big caves underneath the base. I've gone out and exploring the wilds. I found acacia saplings and even a village. And then I went on to craft a bunch of things for preparations. For this episode, a bunch of wood, mined a bunch of stone, and crafted a bunch of framed things. And I've also made a small mock-up of the building palette for the first building I plan on making, a sawmill. But to make a sawmill I'll need a bunch of other resources, like cobblestone, andesite for andesite alloy, and of course diorite, which is needed to make andesite alloy. So that's where we are at now. I tried to record, but the microphone wasn't working, but I made an andesite machine before I noticed it. And with that, that's all that's happened between episodes. And it's time to start create properly. These machines are expensive for us at this moment. 2 drills. And how do we make a drill? We need a smithing table, which is just a tiny touch more iron. And there we go. 2 drills, some cogs, some stairs, some buckets, and we need a block of quartz for diorite. In one of the villages I found 10 obsidian, which allowed me to make this beautiful portal. I've not yet gone through it, so let's see what's on the other side. It's a bit different than I expected. Ooh, soul soil. I'll definitely take some of that for some bulk hunting. And here we are again, with an inventory full of stuff. It's always hard to keep a clean inventory, but it should be plenty to keep us going. I need smooth quartz, which is a smelted block of quartz. Let's see if I still got this. That basin, I want it to output to the front. Perhaps I have to place it last. Well, it doesn't seem to be complying. How hard is to make a wrench? We'll cheat. Yeah, not happening just yet. Then I guess I'll just turn it. Yep, that seems to work. And there we are. Funnels. Actually, with funnels I think I can force it to comply. Indeed. Now that. Quick mixer. And for the trick. We'll want water that way. I'll clear some of the leaves before I burn everything down. Actually, I probably should turn off fire tick. It could be a catastrophe if things burn down. Game, room, do, fire tick, false. I would rather not burn down. The base I spent days building. Is it cheating? Perhaps. Some might consider it, some might not. Place the lava. It's already turning dark. Someday I'll blow that island above us to smithereens, because it's honestly a pain to work with. And let's grab that one. Go back up. And there we go. Diorite. And cobblestone. Diorite will have to be slightly slower, otherwise it will go too quick and will not be allowed down. But this should go slightly faster, because we want a lot of cobblestone. And that's where the gearbox comes in handy, because we'll have to turn around the rotation. Gearbox, water wheels. It's time to power it up. And also to speed it up. It's 4 RPM, but I can make it quicker with a little trickery. By using a small water wheel. What was I doing? Oh yes, speeding it up twice. The benefit of these large water wheels is they only need 2 water source blocks flowing. And there we go. I do not like these sky slime anymore. Though they are useful, they are a pain. And I cannot seem to hit them. And there we go, our first basic create contraption. The next thing is blowing up that sky island, or at least getting rid of all the sky slime. Because it is getting annoying. But indeed, we have cobblestone and we have andesite. Now though, to manage all the stone flow. Yes, this is bad. This is a bad idea. Putting all your stuff in the same chest. We're going to blow up that sky island, because I am done with it. Also did I mention that the diorite is created due to a mod called immersive weathering. There is the problem. Let's just cover it up. It should prevent spawns, and otherwise I'll just light it up with torches. And we'll see if that does what it needs to do. Now back at the andesite generator, we see it's producing a fair bit of andesite. Now I think this might be a bit slow. The diorite part. And there we go. Automatic andesite, cobblestone, and eventually diorite. And I just realized why I died. Due to that creeper. It's because of all the mobs that spawn there underneath the island. So let's solve that real quick, because it's a pain to deal with. I mean, it's a mob farm almost. Hello there, Dave. Had a good night's rest? Good. Now for the next part. There's no point in having a sawmill if you don't have a tree farm. And how hard will it be to make a tree farm? The answer is probably somewhere along the line of not very easy. Because we'll need a lot of saws, which will be a fair bit of mineral. Perhaps it's time to set up a mineral farm first. That being not quite easy. But with this farm, it should be a bit easier. I guess let's set up the tree farm area and prepare. And the first farm we'll make is obviously mineral, since it's an essential part of Create Arcane Engineering. Where shall we put it? I think this area could be quite good. So to start off, the tree farm will be very small, because resources are limited. Very limited, unfortunately. At least we have some portable storage interfaces. And my inventory is a mess. And let's encase this place in just a bit of stone. And that's the first of many terrace farms structures complete. At first I kinda disliked the randomization of these pillars, but I think it's starting to grow on me. Kinda looks neat, having random pillars in various directions, not making any sense. But now, for the actual farm. There are a few tricks to making a farm work. Due to a shortage of resources. At least with this I can place in the barrels. Unfortunately, that's all I have time for today. Remember, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next episode. This has been BDR, and this has been Create Arcane Engineering.